Hey, everybody. Thank you all for your time and for coming to this event tonight. It's truly been a pleasure working with the Veterans for Peace to make this event a reality. While we have technical difficulties sometimes, it's always best just to stay calm and relax as we've been doing. I think it's worth noting that the Kessel notes and does a land acknowledgement, acknowledges that our institute exists on the land that traditionally belongs to the Dakota people who give us the names for both Mankato and for Minnesota. Tonight, the Kessel Institute is proud to bring you two fantastic speakers from Mankato, Megan Schnitker and Anissa Omar. Both of these humans have done incredible good in our local community and have worked hard to promote peace and social justice in Mankato and beyond. I will let them introduce themselves to you all and their topics. We're going to start with Megan, and they'll have about 10 minutes each to discuss. So Megan, please go ahead, and when you're done, just kick it back to me. Thank you.
What happened?
Thank you, Jamil. Hihani washte. Madakiabe chante washte nape chuzabiaksto tawapaha otawi imachiabiaksto. My relatives, I greet you with a good heart and a handshake, and I thank you for inviting me to your event. I am a business owner here in Mankato. I'm originally from Rosebud Sioux Tribe, or Sichango Oyate, over in South Dakota, South Central South Dakota. I come from the family of traditional leadership, or what we call nacha, or bonnet wearers. I come from a family of veterans. I also come from a family of healers and people that, our family is known for helping each other. My mom works with youth, and so that is a big part of my 20s, is working with youth in transition services, youth in drug, alcohol, and violence prevention services. And that's a huge part of my becoming an adult. And so when I moved to Mankato, I came here to start a recovery nonprofit. And we did that for a few years, and then ran into funding issues. And so I started working with the community and teaching about Indigenous history and culture. And through that, I started selling my products that I have been making for my home and my family for years and years, and turned that into Lakota Made. And so Lakota Made is a herbal remedy business. I work with the earth. We harvest plants and we turn them into salves and tinctures and tonics and balms and all different kinds of our first medicines. We as humans, that was all of our first foods, that was all of our first medicines. And so I'm reintroducing the general public into back to their roots, their first foods, their first medicines, their first remedies. And so it has been an amazing adventure, getting people back in touch with Earth. It also comes with the responsibility of teaching people about how to care for the plants and the earth that we all live on. And so it's teaching, how to sustainably harvest plants, how to recognize plants, how to respect plants, and how to respect the places that we go to find these plants. Because if without the plants and without the earth, we are unable to live. We all eat food, we all enjoy, life here on Earth, and without the ecosystem and all the other plants creating this atmosphere that we live in, we're not able to survive. And so it's incredibly important for me to teach about environmentalism. It's incredibly important to pass down this knowledge and to get more people excited about plants and excited about nature, and reintroducing them to teas and tonics and everything that grows around us. Everything that I sell in my store comes from the Mankato area. And so everything here traditionally we used for food and for medicine. And so it's amazing work to get people back in touch with what's in their backyard, and recognizing that things, not all plants are weeds. And I'm not sure, what really a weed is, but all of it is useful. All of it has a purpose and all of it has a place. And so I have to move my phone. My daughter just went into the yard and made me this gorgeous bouquet, and she could name most of the plants that she picked. And so I think that is awesome for an 8-year-old to be able to recognize, flowers and plants and have that respect for nature. And so a big part of, everything that I do is not only teaching people about Indigenous history and culture here in Mankato, but getting them back in touch with, everything that grows around them. And so I have made quite a few friends that have, messaged me and text me and talked to me about, what's this plant and what's this do? Or I learned this from you and thank you for teaching me what's in my yard. And so it's really good work and I definitely enjoy it. I'm not too savvy on, this technology thing. So I'm definitely enjoying the conference and learning more about Veterans for Peace. I just learned about the organization not too long ago and was invited by Jamil to be a speaker here. And so thank you, Jamil. And I will definitely turn it back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Megan. That was fantastic. Yeah, we're really glad that you could join us tonight. And Megan is just a fantastic member of the Mankato community. I'm glad that you could come tonight.